Today, I'm going to talk about 5 of my absolute favorite things, and they are all Canadian. So, some of these things are, I'm going to say daily things, others weekly, but they're part of my routine. And I'll confess, and this may be a video of small confessions, that when I started using or when I found some of these items, I wasn't necessarily seeking out Canadian, but I came upon them one way or another, and I'm actually quite loyal to them because I'm finding that these things that I'm going to share with you are quite phenomenal. So the first one is going to be morning coffee. But before I get to the coffee, this is an interesting little short story. My favorite coffee cup of the moment is this cup here. It's kind of quirky and fun, but I absolutely love it. But here's the deal. I'll show you the bottom of it. Catfish Moon. This was the name of a shop in a store, I guess, in Nova Scotia. This mug was given to me. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm 61 years old. This mug was given to me when I was in my late 20s, working in a little advertising office. My supervisor at the time from Nova Scotia, she brought this back as a gift. And it's like, has this not stood the test of time as a Canadian product? The coffee vessel. But the actual coffee that I put into the vessel, this one I am loving. Kicking Horse coffee. Do I have it there? Yeah. I absolutely love this. Now, the first thing for me, before I even do any, let's just do this. I love the smell of coffee beans. Thank you. Anyway, so I drink a decaf. Actually, I drink decaf out of necessity. I had an arrhythmia, so my cardiologist had said, no more to caffeine. I also have hyperhidrosis, which started after my daughter was born, and caffeine as well would exacerbate the hyperhidrosis and the perspiration. I don't know if that's TMI, but basically what I'm saying is I'm a decaf drinker, but I also love a dark roast. So it's hard enough finding a really good decaf, doubly hard finding a really good dark roast decaf. Therefore, we have Kicking Horse coffee. This is out of British Columbia. I believe the company was founded, look at my little notes here, founded in, I believe, 1996. At any rate, domestic product, it is Canadian, and it is really, really good. I would highly recommend it. I mean, in my case, again, it's the decaf dark roast, but they have like several other blends that I'm sure if the decaf is that good, then I'm sure that their regular blends, I'm sure, are on par. The next item I'm going to talk about, so for me, again, I'm going to say this one is a necessity. It's not, depending on the week. Sometimes it's every day, sometimes it's not every day. But for me, this product is important. So, and I'll preface it by saying, I'm 61 years old. And at my age, post-menopause, when I think about my fitness and my health and my diet and all that, what I focus on, a couple of things that I focus on are bone density, maintaining strong bone density, but also maintaining my muscle mass. I'm working a little bit on building, but it's hard, not impossible, but hard. And I do not try to get my protein through natural, food sources, but it's difficult. I'm a slight woman, and I tell you, after menopause, probably even after the age of 40, even before menopause begins, as adults, we start to lose muscle mass. After menopause, that rate is much more rapid. So I have a couple things that I use to supplement for my protein needs. And one of them is this one. This is a Canadian product, good protein, and it is good. It is so good. So the thing with good protein, I find, it tastes really good. I've tried, like over the years, different types of protein powders, and a lot of them I find are gritty, especially if they're plant-based. They're a bit gritty. Some of them have like almost that weird artificial sweetener aftertaste. This has neither. It just tastes really, really good. This particular flavor, actually, you know what? I found this one at my local Winners, HomeSense Winners, if you're familiar with Winners. Like, they have so many flavors. So this one is the cookies and cream. I've tried the strawberry. I've tried the vanilla chocolate. The other one I tried, the orange creamsicle, which I also found at my Winners. but it's just really good. So I'm going to read off the package, but basically vegan, gluten-free, dairy-free, made in Canada. So goodprotein.ca. But there you have it. Actually, you know what I'm going to show you? I went to Costco this morning. I'm going to run. I can see it in the background of my. At Costco, things are supersized. Look at this one. I just bought this morning. It's like the 2 kilo vanilla good protein. But the price, and it's on sale right now. If you can get it, if you're a Costco shopper, it's the price is really good. So even when it's not on sale at Costco, the price is good. On sale, phenomenal. Just sharing that with you. And before I go any further, I'll disclose that the fact is this video, although I'm talking about different products, it is not sponsored, not an ad. It's just my personal favorites that I absolutely love. And it's funny when I think sponsored. And again, I like to laugh at myself. I'm just going to take the mickey out of myself. This is my third video, YouTube video. So I do not at this point have subscribers or a following. But I'm putting this out there because I know one day I will have subscribers and I will have a following, and they're going to come back to this video. And these products are so good and I believe in them. They're just part of my life right now. So I'm here to share some just really good stuff, really good Canadian stuff. Okay. So that's the good protein. That's the morning coffee, 2 really good things. Number 3, I'm going to share with you. This is not something to eat. This is something that is part of my, not every day. I don't do this every day, but lighting a candle is something that I do with great frequency. So this brand is called Clean Coco Glow, and I believe it's cleancocoglow.ca. And these are beautiful candles made with coconut apricot wax, which I'd never heard of. I've heard of different types of soy, coconut, different waxes. This particular one I'd never heard of. But the main thing with these candles is that they are no toxic chemicals when they burn, clean wicks. And actually this particular scent, which is absolutely delectable. It just smells so good. But this particular one, I don't know if you can get it on their website. I actually picked this one up at a little kiosk where they were being sold in the hospital where I work. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe this brand was actually founded by an ER hospital worker. And she started the company. And I believe she was actually striving to produce candles that burn clean, that don't have all of the toxic chemicals. And she did good. So Clean Coco Glow, I recommend. Actually, even if I show you, I've been burning this one for some time, and if you look, you don't see all that black sooty stuff. And I hate that when you burn and you see that stuff, you wonder, what am I breathing in? So Clean Coco Glow. And the other thing I'm going to say with this particular candle that I love, it just scents the environment so beautifully. It's like, it's strong enough that you smell it and it's really pretty. It's soft. It's beautiful. It's not like, I know some candles that are overly scented where you get that harsh, headache-inducing sort of perfumey smell. None of that. This is soft, beautiful, and I couldn't recommend it more. Clean Coco Glow. So I'm going to go back to my food, back to protein. Oh, that's the other thing. I'm going to throw this one in. Protein seems to be the trend now. And food trends drive me crazy. Okay, I'm 60 now. And I'm thinking maybe I'll have to do a little video with a list of all the ridiculous food trends. Right now it's protein. At one point it was blueberries. Another time it's quinoa, kale. Like there's always some superfood. These are all just foods. I always eat kale. I always eat quinoa. It's just, stop with the trends. Because it's just when things become trendy, then they fall out of vogue and then it's on to something else. No, protein is part of my life. As I said earlier, I want to maintain my muscle mass. As I get older, I want to be strong, and I want my body to support this soul for as long as I possibly can. So protein is a part of my life. So this next product, this isn't a daily one for me, but this is one at least once a week, sometimes twice a week. Let me show you this one. I just have multiples of it. Let me just grab them. So this product is Flourish pancake mix. Flourish was introduced to me by someone at the gym. 23 grams of protein per serving. So, and that's two pretty decent sized pancakes. But yeah, this brand, again, you can buy it at Costco, the big bags. You can get it at your local grocery store. It's really good. It tastes, oh my gosh. So this one is, what's the flavor? This one is pumpkin spice, and it's really good. I think this was like a limited edition one. I got this one in the fall. I actually got this one at my local Winners Home Sense. I just happened to see it there on the shelf. It's like, okay. So good. You just add water. So I think it's like, what is it? Half cup, no, sorry, 2/3 cup of mix, half cup of water, whisk it up, throw it in your pan. And I believe this company, I'm going to say 2018, let me get my year right, created in 2018. And it was by a young man, a young entrepreneur. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he was like 21 at the time. And I think he was sort of looking for like an alternative to those sugary, sweet breakfast, waffle pastry things that so many young people eat. So he created Flourish pancake mix. And I tell you, this kid, he hit it out of the park on this one, I swear. Like this is such a good product. Now I'm going to say again, obviously not every day. Every Saturday is when I have it. I have my routine. I go to the gym, then I go to my farmer's market, then I run my errands, go to the fruit market, whatever. Come home and I have my pancake breakfast and my eggs, and it's my high protein breakfast. Now on a weekday, I don't have as much time to whip something like this up. Well, actually, if I don't go to the gym, I do. At any rate, that's the pumpkin spice. As you can see, when I say I stocked up when this was on sale. The blueberry, it's just absolutely delicious. What I love about these two is they're not too sweet. The vanilla, and that's it. But just saying that this is a wonderful product. If you want to try something like this, I'm going to highly recommend Flourish is the one to try. Shoot, I don't even, just a thought that came to my mind. Any Canadian knows this. With your pancakes, you're going to have the maple syrup. Just one sec. My fridge. Here we go. Now, maple syrup, I'm going to say, this is the one that I love, and I get it from my local farmer's market. It's Forbes, wildfoods.ca, Forbes maple syrup. Actually, it's Wild Foods by Forbes, but oh my gosh. Prior to buying this kind, I know that there's light maple syrup and dark maple syrup. This, kind of like how I like my dark roast coffee, this is very dark. It is so good. The flavor, oh, listen to me. The flavor, it's richer, stronger, and it's like, so when I have my Flourish, oops, you watch the mic, when I have my Flourish and this on top, it's like chef's kiss for breakfast. Next, well, I'm going to actually jump back to here because I'm going to say no matter where you live in Canada, just you're going to find your maple syrup, and it's going to be Canadian. So I'm not going to say, order it from across the country. No matter where you live, you're going to find it. I think almost anywhere. So those are 4 of my favorite everyday or almost everyday things. The 5th item that I'm going to share with you, that for me, is it every day? Almost every day. But this one, this one, folks, I'm in love. Like, I'm in love. And that is Chocosoul chocolate. If you love chocolate, you will love Chocosoul chocolate. So the first thing I will note with Chocosoul is that it is not, I'll say what it is. It is food. It is not like your sugary, waxy candy confections. It is not candy. It is actual food. I'm going to show you actually a couple of the flavors. So this is my favorite. I used to buy this one all the time, the sea salt chocolate I love. I now go with the Forest Garden vanilla. The sugar content for me, it's just a little bit less, but I'm very fortunate. I'm going to tell you, I get my Chocosoul. So they do have a storefront actually, and it's in my neighborhood. How lucky am I? which means I have to live here forever. I can never move. But they also sell the product at my local farmer's market. So it's like, I'm very lucky. But what I do when I buy it, there's like a bag that you can buy that is reusable, which is fantastic as far as packaging. You just bring your empty bag, and they actually give you, I'll show you, the bars come in chunks like so. So you can just buy one or two or more, whatever. I actually have these packets just so I could show you, but also I bought this one as a gift for family who's visiting next week. So, but I can't say enough about them. It's like, if you love chocolate, it's just, you have to try it. It's like nothing you've ever tasted. This brand was actually introduced to me by a neighbor. I just bumped into her one Saturday as I was heading to the market. She was coming from the market, and she turned me on to this brand. Thank you, Julie. Thank you. Because it is, as I said, it is that good. So please give it a try. So there you have it. 5 of my favorite everyday Canadian, and I'm going to say luxuries. Because when I think about it, how lucky am I that in the morning I can just take the time to brew up a nice, hot, delicious, relaxing, soothing cup of coffee, that I can have a protein smoothie after I go to the gym, or anytime I feel that I want the food, it's there. But if I have good food that's here, it's a luxury. It really is. When I think about it, in the grand scheme of things, you know the world we're living in. And to be able to just have not just food, but choices in what we eat, and healthy choices in what we eat. So my chocolate, my coffee, my pancakes, my syrup, my candle, all of it, these are luxuries and not taken for granted. So I'm going to say, if these are things that you do anyway, every day, make them Canadian if you can. And I'm hoping that you'll give some of these brands a try, because I'm loving them, and they've just have now become habit and part of my routine that I just enjoy so much every day. So I hope that you have enjoyed this video, and thank you for sticking with me and allowing me to share with you. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Okay, bye-bye.